him swinging. Meyer gets his first strikeout of the day. He has retired all 3 batters that he has faced. 1-2. Grounded towards Novak. Fields to second, to first. Inning over. Around the horn, 5-4-3, and Mack Meyer does exactly what Mack Meyer is called upon to do.
Mack Meyer made 23 appearances out of the UVA bullpen in his only season with the Who's this spring. He has signed as an undrafted free agent with the San Francisco Giants. Meyer pitched at the University of San Francisco before coming to UVA as a graduate transfer.
Mack Meyer continues to throw in that Virginia bullpen. Cam Comer will head out to the mound. Getting to decision time for that man, Brian O'Connor.
You go get the sidewinding right-hander to face probably one of the better hitters in the Tech lineup.
Well, Mack Meyer is coming from the bullpen before the signal was actually made, but there is the sign. Lynch will be done after 6 1/3 tonight. That will turn things over to Mack Meyer, the graduate transfer from the University of San Francisco. Heavily used right-hander is on for his team-leading 14th appearance of the year.
And this is the perfect situation to bring him in. You have one of the better leadoff hitters probably in the conference coming up, and you have your almost right-handed specialist coming in, trying to get this ground ball double play right here.
A little bit different look now with Meyer coming in. And a called strike to start him.
This is really a different look than you have from any Virginia reliever, maybe ever. You know, I really don't know how many drop-down guys that UVA has had, maybe besides for guys like Austin Young or...
And even Young wasn't...
No, not all the way down
to
there.
this degree.
No.
Fought off foul back, and the count 1-2. 1-2. Grounded towards Novak. Fields to second, to first. Inning over. Around the horn, 5-4-3, and Mack Meyer does exactly what Mack Meyer is called upon to do. The sidewinding righty, ground ball specialist, gets the inning-ending double play. We come to you once again from beautiful Davenport Field at Disharoon Park in Charlottesville, Virginia. In-state rivalry renewed with UVA hosting Virginia Tech. Brian O'Connor coming out. That's going to be the move. And now with Macon due, it'll be the sidewinder Mack Meyer coming on. Meyer through 2/3 of an inning, getting the ground ball double play on Friday night. The graduate transfer Mack Meyer after a standout relief career at the University of San Francisco. Now on for what will be his team-leading 15th appearance for Virginia here in 2018. But you see the bases filled as Meyer completes his warm-up tossings.
You have 2 guys in every bullpen that are kind of your uh-oh guys, one righty, one lefty, that you can go to whenever you need a big out. And I think Mack Meyer has kind of proven himself to be that guy from the right-handed side for this Virginia pitching staff, where they feel comfortable bringing him in any situation, whether it's the 3rd inning or the 8th inning or the 9th inning. But when they need a ground ball from the right-handed side, this is the guy that they turn to.
Some of the extra added value as well is how quickly Meyer can get loose. I mean, it does not take him very long, and he's got that rubber arm. He can seemingly go every day for Virginia. Pitch to Minkin. Foul tipped. Nothing in 1 the count.
He's a guy who doesn't need to be at 100% hot and ready to go to get outs. He knows how to pitch. He knows how to add with his fastballs and subtract, change speeds, move locations, and that's kind of his game.
Got him swinging. Mack Meyer gets his man. The strikeout to leave the bases loaded, and we remain scoreless. Grad transfer comes on in a big-time jam. The Hokies do not score. We come to you tonight from Davenport Field at Disharoon Park in Charlottesville, Virginia. A busy midweek at this park with Virginia playing host to in-state rival Richmond here this evening. And that's going to do it for Kyle Whitten. And Virginia is going to turn things over to the bullpen after 2/3 of an inning here. The Spiders on the scoreboard. And a quick departure as Virginia hands things over to the graduate transfer in Mack Meyer. Well, Meyer, as you see, very heavily used right-hander. And good numbers to back it up.
And I'll tell you what, they're lucky Meyer can get ready so fast because he did not have many warm-up pitches down there in the bullpen.
And here comes the reigning A-10 player of the week, Tyler Plantier. Both runs across with 2 outs in the inning. And fouled away outside of third, 0-1. Strike 2. Really the guy that Richmond wants at the plate in this spot right now. Even though he's got a tough matchup with Meyer, the sidewinder, Plantier. 2-2. Called strike 3. So Meyer hits the outside corner to evade further damage. We come to you once again from beautiful Davenport Field at Disharoon Park in Charlottesville, Virginia. Senior Day festivities for the players here at UVA as they look for a series victory against Georgia Tech. New pitcher for Virginia. Mack Meyer coming on for the Hoos. Well, the 6-foot-tall San Francisco native Mack Meyer taking over for Virginia now out of the bullpen with 2 outs in this top half of the 8th inning.
Obviously a different look from Mack Meyer than most guys are used to seeing. He's going to run that fastball in on the righties. And throw that frisbee slider either right at the hip, try to bring it back over for a strike, or start it on the plate and let it just drift.
Popped him up, left side of the infield. It's Novak taking charge. And the inning is over. So Meyer gets his man to retire the side. That's nasty from Meyer. He's got the swing and miss from Serratos. 1-1. We come to you tonight from Davenport Field at Disharoon Park in Charlottesville, Virginia. It's an in-state rivalry renewed tonight with Virginia playing host to Old Dominion. Go-to guy out of the bullpen so far this season, Mack Meyer. Well, he has been the most oft-used reliever for Virginia this season. The team-leading 13th appearance out of the bullpen for the San Francisco native and USF transfer, Mack Meyer. A look at the numbers, and there you see, prior 12 appearances, he's been very good. And he has been filling up the strike zone so far in his Cavalier debut. They love how quickly he can get ready. And honestly, they love as well how effective he has been with the innings. Cut and a miss. Gonna say, if you try to do that, he'll get exactly what he wants in this situation. 0-2 from Meyer. There it is, grounded to third. Novak around the horn from Weber. How about the pick from Nate Eichhoff at first? And Meyer gets exactly what he was looking for. 5, 4, 3, stretch time. Oh, that's a filthy release point from Meyer. Almost looked like he reached out a little extra to throw that one from behind Alexander. The count 0-2.
Oh, that's dirty.
We come to you once again from Davenport Field at Disharoon Park in Charlottesville, Virginia. Just a gorgeous day for a ball game today as Virginia plays host to the 10th-ranked Clemson Tigers. So indeed, Mack Meyer will be coming on for Virginia. Meyer takes over for appearance number 18 on the season.
Meyer's been so good against right-handers. He's going to come in, big-time ground ball guy, throw that sinking fastball at the bottom of the strike zone, try to get guys to beat it right into the ground. Followed up with that frisbee slider. So hard to stay back on.
Sam Hall 2 for 3 in the game, takes a big cut, comes up empty. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Got him swinging. Meyer gets his first strikeout of the day. He has retired all 3 batters that he has faced. Pitch is swung on and missed by Wharton, and the count is 0-1. Driven to left, Holinka.
Oh, he did.
A late start, but he gets there and makes the catch.
A beautiful day here in Pittsburgh. You're looking in on downtown. Today's conference game between the Virginia Cavaliers and the Pitt Panthers. We're going to see a pitching change. The submarining righty in to face Caleb Perry. Slow breaking pitch. Oh, what a beauty that was.
Look out.
Ooh, man.
Just like that.
Those are 2 filthy off-speed pitches, and you wonder how a guy like that can get lefties out. There it is right there. An off-speed pitch, and tough at bat for Bandman. Good work by Meyer. We're going to see Mack Meyer for the second time in as many days. Mack Meyer back in the game. You see the righty heading in.
You know, the sidearm yesterday when he came in, which he threw just a third of an inning officially, gave up 1 hit and had a strikeout. The strikeout that he had was of Nick Bandman, threw an off-speed pitch that just broke really hard on Bandman, who had no chance at it. His off-speed in general is really, really solid.
And a swing and a miss. Good off-speed pitch again from Meyer.
Really crafty.
It's the 3-2. Outside corner, strike 3 called.
There's some great expressions, David Yanni.
Two outs here, first and second. And the first strike by Meyer. Comes the 2-1 pitch. Amos looks at strike 2. 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Filthy pitch from Meyer as he gets the Cavaliers out of the inning.
College baseball this afternoon from Coral Gables on the campus of the University of Miami at Alex Rodriguez Park in Markley Field. The University of Miami Hurricanes play host to the Cavaliers of Virginia. Brian O'Connor back to the mound and another new pitcher. Now here comes Mack Meyer into the game. And Meyer is a sidewinder that nearly scoops up the clay with his delivery. And Mack Meyer comes into a bases loaded situation. Off the fist and on the infield. Right behind the mound, easy play for Tanner Morris. Miami still doesn't have one out of the infield. Here's Isaac Quinones, and that's in there for a strike. A swing and a miss. 1-2. There's a swing and a miss. Here comes the 0-2. This one hit in the air to right field. Tappan circling underneath it, and he'll make the catch. A swing and a miss. Romy pops this one up. Short right field. Tapping. Oh, here comes the center fielder lunging at it. Did he make the play? He did. Grounded out toward Weber, and Weber throws out Gill, and the Canes are gone in the third. So an easy frame for Mack Meyer. No runs ahead, wiped out on the caught stealing. First third of our ball game in the books.
Well, a busy day of baseball continues from Davenport Field at Disharoon Park, where Virginia has taken the field for Game 2 of our doubleheader. Now for the second time today, enter the graduate transfer right-hander and submariner Mack Meyer. Well, if anybody you would think is able to work twice in one day, it would be this guy, Mack Meyer. And bounced right side. Knight hustles to first base to get the out.
17th time on the year that he'll enter the game. Really good 2.76 ERA.
Grounded out towards Morris, tested once again, got a big high hop, adjusted with it, threw low to first, but how about Caleb Knight digging it out?
Pitching change for Virginia, right-hander coming in. On to pitch, right-hander Mack Meyer. 6 foot, 200-pound graduate student from San Francisco, California. Ball and a strike on Joey. Babowski awaits from first as the pitch cut on and missed. It's 1-2 now. Babowski not going as the pitch waved at and missed, pulled the string there, and the side is retired.
Nice job.
Cavaliers bring on Mack Meyer out of the bullpen with one out here in the top of the 8th. The 0-1 now. Swing and a miss. Good slider from Meyer. 0-2. Just got a piece. Now the payoff. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Set him down. Virginia 2, William and Mary 2 as we go to the bottom half of the 8th on the Who's Baseball Network. And Virginia, in the wildest of ways, has won it 4-3 in the 11th inning. 11 innings, 6 pitchers, no hits, and Virginia takes it 4-3. The most incredible of no-hitters at Davenport Field tonight as Virginia will celebrate a 4-3 walk-off and a combined no-hitter.
Today from Winston-Salem, Wake Forest and Virginia will be battling one another, and the weather likely with rain all around us here in the Triad region of North Carolina. The call to the bullpen has indeed. So Meyer will come on to throw. Good pitch. That's just tough to hit. Payoff pitch, and Ayala was out on strikes for the second plate appearance in a row. That'll do it for Wake Forest here in the 8th inning. Mack Meyer is in to try and put this one in the books. And there's an opening strike. Two to Seal got him. Out number 1 here in the 9th. Well, you've been sitting around for 3.5 hours. Come off the bench to face a sidearm submariner. There's a strike at the knees, a ball and a strike. 1-2 pitch. If you started, you swung. And he did. Yeah. Meyer has sat down both Seal and DePonzio. Two hops, Morris, and the ball game is over. And Virginia's barrage in the ninth puts this one away.
Well, in the midst of a lengthy road stretch for the Virginia baseball team today, as the Who's welcome in Longwood in this Tuesday afternoon test at Davenport Field inside Disharoon Park. And Meyer is on for what will be his 9th appearance of the season. Grounded to Weber at second. Plenty of time to flip on tonight, and there's one away. Where he made 62 career relief appearances. One out, base is empty for Blakeney. Grounded to Morris at short, picks the short hop. He will flip on to Caleb Knight. Easy does it, and the Who's are 1 out away. Cut on and missed out in front of a changeup, and the count 0-1. There's a called strike, and the Who's are now 1 out, 1 strike away. Looking for a 1-2-3 frame. The right-hander set, and the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sets him down on strikes, and Virginia has taken it in shutout fashion. A combined shutout for Grant Donahue, Bobby Nicholson, and Mack Meyer. Meyer ends it in style. He will get the win for Virginia as the Cavaliers improve to 14-10 on the season. This drops Longwood to 6-16.
Nice.
Swing and a miss. Meyer gets his man in a 1-2-3 inning. Swing and a miss, and Meyer set him down on strikes to end the top half of the ninth. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him on strikes. Sticks with the off speed, and Dipasupal is the second out of the inning.
Payoff pitch to Zach Ching. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Meyer, one of the 6 pitchers used in the no-hitter on Wednesday, gets a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt. Caleb Knight will trot out and flip on down to first to complete the strikeout.
Chopper to second, Weber's up with it, flips on to first in time to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors.
Hasn't taken a lot of fifth-year grad transfer relief pitchers in his tenure as the UVA baseball coach. But the Wahoos took one after last season, and he's earned the trust of the coaching staff out of the bullpen this spring. CBS 19's Damon Dillman introduces us to Mack Meyer.
Virginia's starting rotation is headlined by Derek Casey and Daniel Lynch on weekends. And lefties Andrew Abbott and Bennett Sousa anchor the back end of the UVA bullpen.
From that perspective, it gives the bullpen, hey, this is your simple job, but there's a lot of guys down there. When your name's called upon, you do the job.
Mack Meyer has had his name called 18 times in his first season at UVA. The sidewinding fifth-year senior is third on the staff in games pitched and has a 2.41 ERA.
He's proven his value to our team this year, and he came to us with experience. He's a mature guy that knows what it takes to win in college baseball.
Meyer arrived at Virginia after 3 seasons at the University of San Francisco. He graduated last year but did not pitch because of an injury. Meyer has a brother at UVA and an aunt who's a professor at the school.
That kind of was the initial, like, hey, might as well go out there. Great school, opportunity from there. And then talked to Coach O'Connor. He said, hey, yeah, you know, you're funky, you're a little sidearm. We could use you in the bullpen.
The sidearm is a different look that nobody else does. They can come in, they can throw a lot of games in a row. You know, they don't get worn out. There's not fatigue and things like that. So certainly there's advantage, and I think it's a different look in the middle of the game.
You're confident, but at the same time, you want to blend in. Nothing's given. And Coach O'Connor, when he first talked to me, said, hey, you're going to have to come here. You're going to have to fit in with the team.
O'Connor says after seeing Meyer pitch last fall, he thought he could help his new team. Meyer gained the coaching staff's trust with some consistent performances earlier this spring.
Just do your thing. Do what you've always done. Have fun with it. I mean, college baseball is a wonderful opportunity. It's been an experience that, I'll have forever, and hopefully will continue as the season goes and we get into the ACC tournament and play well and get into a regional.
A UVA Damon Dillman, CBS 19 Sport.
Yes, he did.
Meyer's 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss.
Meyer from the belt. Cut and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Meyer's 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Meyer's second strikeout of the night, and there's 2 down.
Meyer's pitch is cut on and missed, and he sets him down on strikes. Second strikeout for Mack Meyer. And a wave and a miss from DeGraw, little indecision, and it's 1-2.
Oh, that's a filthy release point from Meyer. Almost looked like he reached out a little extra to throw that one from behind Alexander. The count 0-2.
Oh, that's dirty.
That's nasty from Meyer. He's got the swing and miss from Serratos. 1-1.
He's a guy who doesn't need to be at 100% hot and ready to go to get outs. He knows how to pitch. He knows how to add with his fastball and subtract, change speeds, move locations, and that's kind of his game.
Got him swinging. Mack Meyer gets his man. The strikeout to leave the bases loaded. And we remain scoreless. Grad transfer comes on in a big-time jam. The Hokies do not score.